Thanks to everyone who has been leaving me questions for R&R episodes in the community tab. If you'd like a shot at a bonus video, head over there and leave me something interesting.
It is I, your resident YouTube expert, the Kidnapper. No, but seriously, this is a follow-up video to a video I made several weeks back in regards to notifications and the community tab. This is an important video. There have been some developments here in the last couple days that I want to share with everybody. Basically about notifications. Notifications are set by using that bell icon. I'm assuming everybody here watching this is already subscribed to us. You know how your subscription feed works. You get an alert. When there's a subscription, it'll say 1 or how many other videos you haven't watched yet. Notifications come after you ring the bell. If you're on desktop, it's in the top right corner of your YouTube channel, your notifications. If you have them set properly, you'll get a notification as soon as we upload a video, before a premiere is set to launch, both 30 minutes before and right before. If we're running a premiere, if we're live streaming, you'll get a notification. There'll also be a bright red dot on the subscription feed if we're live streaming. This is all on desktop, and when it comes to the videos, it's real easy to know what's going on. Okay. If you're on mobile app, same thing. I'm not exactly sure how tablet works, if that's the same setup as mobile. I know we have a lot of people that do watch us on tablets, but on mobile, all the same things for the videos go. At least I believe they do the same way. But with mobile app, there is an extra setting with your notifications. And that is when you go on the mobile app and you click the bell, you'll see there'll be a little list. You can choose all notifications, occasional notifications, and then at the bottom, community posts or creator posts, whatever it says. These are the posts that show up in the community tab. And on your YouTube app feed, okay, you'll be able to know, you'll be able to see our community posts if you have your feed set to show both videos and posts. You could go videos only or videos and post. I recommend you got to have videos and posts so you know what we're doing. Now, one of the reasons I'm bringing this up and talking about this is because some things have changed in the last couple of days. And again, that's just the mobile with the creator posts and what the YouTube feed. Right now, creator posts from the community tab are not integrated into desktop. There's no way on your desktop to know when we make a community post. I have seen, YouTube has said that sometimes you'll get a notification in the subscription feed. I saw a couple months ago on our YouTube homepage, there was a recent post playlist. It was there, and that kind of disappeared. There was a few creators that I had interacted with. I had recent posts on my YouTube homepage. Haven't seen it in a long time. Apparently they didn't like that setup, and they're trying to figure out some kind of way still to implement this into desktop. I'm assuming next year your YouTube homepage is going to look a lot different, and there's going to be a way to see community posts and also to get a notification for them. I sure hope so anyway. It'd make things a lot easier for everybody. But so that's on the desktop and whatnot. I want to make you aware of a recent development that has happened in the last couple of days. Now, as you guys know, we got our community tab almost a month ago. I have been conditioning you guys to go there. I've been talking about it in videos. I've been posting there regularly, posting things of substance, letting you guys know what's going on, with products, sales, upcoming videos. Even the other day I shared a movie trailer for the new Leprechaun movie I saw. Stuff that's worth showing and worth talking about, keep you guys informed. That's what this is all about. So we've been doing this, and I've been conditioning you guys talking about it at the beginning of the videos, because if you're on desktop, you have to go there manually. Like I said, there's no way to set notifications for that yet. But if you're on mobile, and you have your notifications set, and you have your feed to show videos and posts, you could start to have a problem now. Because as of a couple days ago, YouTube has started rolling this feature out, and from what I can see, every single channel that has 1,000 or more subscribers has one of these now. We got ours with a little over 9,000. The official word that YouTube gave a year ago was it was going to accounts with 10,000 or more subscribers. Now, not all of these 10,000 subscriber accounts got this feature. In fact, I knew of some channels that had hundreds of thousands of subscribers that didn't get it until the day we did, just a few weeks ago. So now it's every account that has 1,000 or more. So they've been handing these out the way Oprah hands out cars. And this could be a problem because your feed now if you're on desktop, you're not going to know anything about it because you have to go to these tabs manually. And maybe for some of these creators, you want to see what they're posting, anything. It's really, it's kind of hit and miss with who uses this and who doesn't. But I'm making you aware of this rollout because you're going to have a lot of small channels now that you may be subscribed to. I don't know how you do your YouTube business. If you subscribe to every channel you see, some people do. Some people have hundreds of subscriptions, and there's no possible way you could ever watch videos from 100 different people. There's not enough time in a day. Nobody could ever do this. People subscribe to dead accounts. Sorry, I'm chewing a Tums. So, there, it's gone. Some people subscribe to all kinds of dead accounts and whatnot. So my point is that if you're not discriminating in your notifications, if you have notifications set for everyone, you could have gotten some surprises these last couple of days. Your feed on your mobile app could have been blown up with posts because people are using this now. Little people. I'm not trying to be mean, but you could have all kinds of little kids that have 1,200 subscribers, 2,000 subscribers. Hey, I got my community tab. Hey, what do you guys like best about my channel? That stupid generic poll. Notice we haven't done a poll yet on ours. We're going to start doing polls, but they're going to be worthwhile, not a generic, hey, what do you like best about my channel? What would you like to see next? I know what you like seeing. You like DIDs. I don't need to ask a stupid question. And these people don't need to ask a question either for the most part. It's just a generic. So people are getting community happy. Probably you may have gotten a bunch of notifications from people who they don't have anything important to say. They're just trying out their new toy. Maybe they're going to start posting pictures of what they ate for dinner every night. And if they're not a food channel, then that's going to start to piss you off a little bit. So don't change your feed settings to eliminate posts. Just go to that person individually on their post and say, hey, listen, buddy, you're posting a little too much for me. Start using this thing better. Sorry, I got something on my screen. Ugh. There. Yeah, just say, listen, bud, you do a little better job posting what's important. Or if they won't stop, if they're being annoying, then change the specific notification settings on that person and get rid of posts from them. But don't get rid of posts from everyone, because we have real stuff coming. Not only are we using it #1 for news and announcements, stuff that's really important, to keep you guys in the loop on everything. If there's sales going on our original content, we're using it for that. Like I said, I shared the new Leprechaun trailer, which you probably hadn't seen till then. I think that's worth seeing. But no, seriously, we're going to start doing some real original interactive activities with this tool. And as of right now, Samantha and I will be filming on Friday. We're going to be doing a live stream from my house. That is the plan, and we're going to be filming some other stuff, and I'm going to keep you guys, let you guys a little bit know more about these unique activities. But we're actually going to use this community feature for some original activities, if you will. I don't even know what else to call them. Little in-between video fun we're going to be running, which I don't think anyone else has ever done. I've never seen. I've been studying this feature for a while and looking around. And most people, it's generic polls. occasional picture. They'll just repost a video they just uploaded. You know, I'm going to let you guys know about some premieres, about some upcoming videos. I probably won't repost old videos that often. I mean, it just doesn't, you know, if you guys have your notifications set, whether you're on desktop or mobile, you're going to know about upcoming videos and videos as they're uploaded, I should say. So to have to post about those, you know, isn't really necessary. But like I said, we're going to be using this tab for news, sales, you know, important updates. You know, like I said, when you get your account suspended, you know, falsely, it would have been nice to have it back then. You know, and that's the thing, like, yeah, like, so all that stuff and the original activities I have planned with this, I have a handful of them, and I will go over those with you soon and when I start using them. But I've been trying to condition everyone to go there, get the notifications set. Like I said, if you're on desktop, you have to go there manually. It sucks. You know, this is not every feature on YouTube or any platform is for everybody. You know, you look at, like I said, summer of 2017. If you remember correctly, when we made the channel, it was almost a year and a half. I think it was January of 2017 when I first even enabled the discussion tab on our channel. That's because I mainly knew it was kind of useless. Some of you guys went there manually and asked some questions. I was trying to use it for Kidnapper's Reason Responds episodes for you guys to ask questions, and I've already started using the community tab for that. A lot of you guys have asked me questions on there. There's been a lot more engagement on there now than there was on the discussion tab, obviously, because the big difference between the two is that, so here's the difference between the two. There's only one downside from the community tab I have found right now, and that is that it is, because it's still not fully integrated into desktop. And I don't know if there's still, I haven't seen an official announcement about this recent development. I haven't seen an official word saying the feature is now released. All 1,000 subscriber accounts have it. It's still technically in beta, and it's not integrated into desktop. So because it's not integrated into desktop, if you guys comment on one of my posts, I don't get a notification about it. I have to go there and check them all manually. I have to go to the tab and check it manually just like you guys have to see if I posted, if you're on desktop. So that kind of sucks. I mentioned one of my favorite channels in one of the posts. I experimented on with this with one of our fans helped me out. If you tag somebody, you don't get a notification for it. If someone tags me in a community post, I won't know about it. That kind of sucks. With the discussion tab, if you left a comment in the discussion tab, I would get a notification about it. I would at least know it was there. But you know, if I posted in the discussion tab, you guys wouldn't get a notification about it. So it was kind of a one-way street of worthlessness. You know, there's a lot of ways to contact us. Email, back then you could private message. I'm glad that's gone. But, you know, whether it's email or Patreon or leaving a comment on a video, there's a million ways to contact me. You didn't need to use that tab. But community is going to let us interact and have some fun and let me be able to mass communicate with you guys. Because, see, there's a big difference between having 10,000 subscribers and having 1,000. You know, we've been on both ends of that now. And I can tell you, I mean, I would have liked to have had this feature back then, but it wasn't really necessary. And hopefully they do not let accounts with less than 1,000 subscribers have this feature. Because if they do, you're going to get blown up with crap on your feeds, I would imagine, if you're subscribed to really tiny channels. I mean, people are just going to run amok with that thing. If these little, you know, 5 subscriber little kids get this feature, it's going to be a cluttered mess of crap everywhere. But hopefully that doesn't happen. You know, basically, I mean, we're reaching a lot of people with this feature now. And if you guys start going there manually on the desktop, we're going to be able to have quite a bit of interaction. And it seems like 65% of our audience last month came from a mobile device. So, I mean, you guys are definitely getting the post that I'm making at this point. You know, some of them have, one of them had like 65 likes on it. You know, and that's just, you know, most people don't click thumbs up on the post. So I know you guys are seeing what I'm posting in there now, which is good. Better for our communication. And that's why, a year and a half, at the same time I activated the discussion tab, I made a Twitter account. Because what happened was the old network I was in had a glitch and I couldn't upload a video. So I activated the discussion tab, I made a Twitter page. Well, I learned one thing, and that is that people who use YouTube a lot don't like to use Twitter a lot. I had never used it before. I don't particularly care for it. It's a platform for celebrities who like to run their mouths. I've seen no YouTubers ever, real content creators on YouTube, ever be able to translate from YouTube over to Twitter. Like if you find an account that has hundreds of thousands, there's this one guy, his name's Company Man. He does reviews of business stuff. He started catching fire. He was brand new back about a year and a half ago, and I remember talking to him. He and I made a Twitter account at like the exact same time. The reason we did that is because a community tab didn't exist. So he made his Twitter page, so did I. He has a big following now. He's got like 425,000 subscribers. He only has like 2 or 3,000 followers on Twitter or something. So I mean, his watchers on you. And the thing of it is he got his community tab almost a year ago, but he had spent 6 months or so trying to build his Twitter, and now he does use a community tab, but I don't think he uses it as much as he would have had he had it back, when he started his channel. That's kind of the problem, is YouTube shot themselves in the foot by forcing people like us to move. You don't want to, if you're a YouTube creator, you don't want to move your YouTube audience over to Twitter. You want to use Twitter, and like we use DeviantArt too, you want to use other platforms to take people and move them over to YouTube. You don't want to move people from YouTube off to other platforms. And, Patreon is kind of a platform, but not a true social media platform. So, you can talk. I communicate with people on there too, but that's for distribution of product and not really for, getting your message across. But so, not everybody works well with every platform. There are people that have tens of thousands or even hundreds of thousands of subscribers on YouTube who do very poorly on Patreon. They don't make much money at all, maybe a couple $100. Not everyone can use that. Live streaming. We like to live stream here, but we can't do it that often. It's just not. If you're a video game channel, you live stream and collect super chats all day long. We can only use that sparingly. And some people with the community posts, they're not going to be able to use it very effectively. If you're just a vlogger or something and you don't really make anything, you don't like sell anything, or I know if you haven't tried to be real creative and come up with any innovative concepts, you're probably not going to be able to use the community tab for very much. And people like that'll, they'll post every couple weeks, post something, maybe once a month. Some people got the feature almost around a year ago, and they tried it out, and then they used it for a while, and now you'll see they don't post anything at all. Like I said, if it's a big YouTuber like Doug DeMuro, this guy has never made a post. He has a couple million subscribers. He's never posted. That's because he took everything over to Twitter. Again, another person who got forced off of YouTube because he couldn't communicate here. So, you get accustomed to that, and hopefully over the coming years, they'll be able to bring people back from other platforms. Obviously, this is not a substitute for Instagram or anything like that. You're not supposed to blow this thing up. You're supposed to use it to really communicate and interact and make meaningful posts. So if someone is posting, I would say if anyone is posting more than 2 times per day with this thing, you need to put them in their place. Unless it's something really important, nobody should be blowing up these community posts with crap. I know this needs to be a feature that is used effectively, and to be able to really engage people and have some fun and communicate and keep people in the loop, and not flood their YouTube feed, which is supposed to be for videos, flood it down with crap. So I'm just giving you guys the heads up. If people are doing that, handle it individually. Don't change your feed settings to get rid of posts, because some of them are important and the fun, like the ones we're going to make. So if people are abusing that, turn their notifications off. But let me know in the comments if you've seen anything like this, if your feed's been getting cluttered with crap, because I have a hard time believing it isn't. And again, fingers crossed that accounts with less than 1,000 subscribers don't get this, because I don't need it. Yeah, so that's what I got. So see you guys soon. Thanks.